Hello there, and welcome to Our World Online Episode 1. This is a series I've been trying to start since about 2016, I think. And it's generally, it's kind of like a news show about things that involve me and games and online. And this is my room. The room I have. The room? You might see, why, TheTveit, this isn't your phone. This isn't shit. This kinda looks good. Doesn't look good though, but it looks kinda good. Well, that's because I asked my mum, hi, can I borrow your phone for a video? And she gave me her phone. She didn't give it to me, but I could use it. That's more like it. Yeah. Before we start, I just want to say a few things. I'm not sure how fast or how this will be edited, because if you didn't know, I don't have a real editing software right now. I might have something on my laptop, but I'm not that sure about that. And also, sorry if you can see my computer in my glasses, because I kinda need them to see. But I turned down the brightness of I just turned off the screen. I've turned down the brightness of my screen so you don't see the screen all the time. So that's the thing. I also have to say I really don't know how the camera on this phone works. So if the focus goes out and in and out and in, sorry about that. You don't know how to do or how to fix that. Also, sorry if you can hear sounds in the background. Currently there's kind of a storm outside, and also there's a light, you can probably see it in my glasses. Also, people are watching films? People are watching television downstairs, so sounds from that too. But on to the news. News time. It is time for the news. So, on today's agenda, the reason I wanted to record this episode is about a small little game being created here in Norway, or is it a remake? It's probably something in between a new game or a remake, which is us getting kind of a reboot of an old game about a movie called Pinchcliff Grand Prix, or Flåklypa Grand Prix. The news came, as I've understood, I've done some research, by the way, this is unscripted, this is more for a TheTveit reacts to the news, hooray. But as far as I have understood, some days ago or something, some studios got money to make games. One of those studios are Ravn Studio, which previously had made the DS port of the Flåklypa or Pinchcliff Grand Prix game, this game. Also, I think they actually made a iOS port of the game. Never tried the iOS port, but sorry to say it, but the DS port was kind of bad, in my opinion. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't true to the form of how it was the original game. But hey, can't blame them. It was an old PC game from the 2000s. Well, they and some other teams or some other game developers here in Norway has gotten 2 million Norwegian kroners each to make games. And what we are getting now is apparently a new Flåklypa Grand Prix or Pinchcliff Grand Prix game. There isn't much information of the game except this photo and some articles, but as far as I have read, most of this game will be in 3D, or 3D graphics, unlike the first game, which basically was a point-and-click game, which I actually want to speedrun because I'm funny. But other than that, apparently it will be more. You will still have to collect the parts for the car, and like it's an adaptation of a movie, so it will kind of be the same. But apparently it's more around racing, which I think it's cool. As in the previous games, apparently there will still be the mini games that we had before, but also with a bit more attention on the racing part, and apparently you can also race with other cars, which I think would be cool. This is more of a speculation part, because I have an idea that I think would actually be very cool for the game. And as I said, only speculation and an idea I thought would be cool. What if you could have other cars that were kind of in the same style as the Il Tempo Gigante? That's a nice name. Or you could actually build other cars, maybe not as detailed as that one, but kind of in the same style. Or kind of, you could choose some cars and mash them together to get another of the Norwegian cocktail of cars and drive them. Maybe that would be cool. And another idea I had, what if you could just drive, not race, but actually drive the car as you could in most other open world racing games. It would probably not be an open world, it would probably just be a game for children, but I think it would be cool. Wouldn't it? Like, why only make it for children when the movie came out in the 70s? It's a bit far back, and I thought, hey, maybe give some other people that's a bit older also something to chew on. Maybe include more of the casts that didn't get to appear in the movie. From the comic, back from the time it was a newspaper or a comic book, as I just said, in the military. Maybe have some more wacky effects. I don't know. Last part there was just rambling. So yeah, that was the episode of our World Online. One last thing also, I said that a lot. I want to say, Addexio, I have been calling you out for the past 2 years, or is it 3 years, I don't know, to play this game, or play the original Flåklypa spel. Good English. What about this? What if you get involved with your magical YouTube hands? Pull some strings for me, or yourself, and maybe get to play a little demo. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm TheTveit, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.